The story of Blockbuster is the story of a once dominant video rental chain that rose to meteoric heights and then fell victim to the forces of technological change. Blockbuster was founded in 1985 by David Cook in Dallas, Texas, with the goal of creating a video rental chain that offered a wide selection of movies and a high level of customer service. Over the next decade, Blockbuster would become the dominant force in the video rental market, with over 9,000 stores worldwide. However, the rise of digital technology would ultimately lead to the downfall of the Blockbuster empire. The early years of Blockbuster were marked by rapid expansion and aggressive business tactics. Cook, who had previously founded a chain of computer stores, saw the potential of the video rental market and set out to create a chain that would dominate the industry. He did this by focusing on three key areas: store design, inventory management, and customer service. Blockbuster stores were designed to be clean and bright, with wide aisles and attractive displays. They were also strategically located in high-traffic areas, such as shopping centers and strip malls. This made them convenient for customers to visit and easy to find. Inventory management was another area where Blockbuster excelled. The company used sophisticated software to track customer preferences and rental patterns, which allowed them to stock their stores with the movies that were most likely to be in demand. They also made sure to have multiple copies of popular titles, so that customers would rarely have to wait for a movie to become available. Finally, Blockbuster placed a strong emphasis on customer service. They trained their employees to be knowledgeable about movies and to provide friendly and helpful service to customers. They also implemented a strict late fee policy, which helped to ensure that movies were returned promptly and available for other customers to rent. These strategies paid off, and by the early 1990s, Blockbuster had become the dominant player in the video rental market. They had over 3,000 stores in the US alone, and were expanding rapidly into international markets. They also began to diversify their offerings, with the introduction of video game rentals and the acquisition of the music retailer Music Plus. However, cracks began to appear in the Blockbuster empire as early as the mid-1990s. One of the biggest challenges facing the company was the rise of alternative distribution channels, such as cable television and pay-per-view services. These services offered customers the convenience of watching movies from their own homes, without having to visit a video store. This made it increasingly difficult for Blockbuster to compete, especially as more and more households began to purchase VCRs and later, DVD players. Another challenge facing Blockbuster was the emergence of new competitors in the video rental market. One of the most significant of these was Netflix, which was founded in 1997 as a DVD by mail service. Netflix offered customers the convenience of ordering movies online and having them delivered to their homes, without having to visit a store. This model proved popular, and Netflix quickly began to gain market share. Despite these challenges, Blockbuster continued to expand throughout the late 1990s and early 2000s. They acquired several smaller video rental chains, including Hollywood Video and Movie Gallery, and introduced new services such as online DVD rental and a subscription-based loyalty program. However, these efforts proved to be too little, too late, as the market continued to shift towards digital distribution. One of the biggest mistakes made by Blockbuster was their failure to embrace digital technology. In 2000, the company was approached by the still-infant company Netflix, which offered to sell itself to Blockbuster for $50 million. Blockbuster declined the offer, believing that the future of video rental was in physical stores. This decision would prove to be costly, as Netflix would go on to become one of the biggest players in the streaming industry, while Blockbuster struggled to keep up. In 2004, Blockbuster launched an online DVD rental service, but it was plagued by technical problems and failed to gain traction with customers. Meanwhile, Netflix continued to expand its streaming offerings, allowing customers to watch movies and TV shows instantly on their computers and later, on their televisions. This proved to be a game-changer for the industry, as it eliminated the need for physical media and allowed customers to watch content on demand. Blockbuster attempted to compete by launching its own streaming service in 2011, but again it was too little too late. The service was expensive and had a limited selection of movies and TV shows. By this point, Netflix had already become the dominant player in the streaming market, with over 23 million subscribers. In 2010, Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy, citing the shift towards digital distribution as one of the main factors in its decline. The company closed over 1,000 stores and laid off thousands of employees. A few stores continued to operate under the Blockbuster brand, but these too eventually closed down. Now there is only one Blockbuster store left on the planet. It is located in Bend, Oregon. Today, Blockbuster is remembered as a cautionary tale of a company that failed to adapt to technological change. Its rise and fall serve as a reminder of the importance of innovation and the dangers of complacency in the face of disruption. While Blockbuster was once the king of the video rental market, it ultimately became a victim of its own success and a casualty of the digital age. However, could Blockbuster be planning a rerun? If you check out their website blockbuster.com, it now shows nothing but the iconic blue and yellow logo and a cryptic message: "We're working on rewinding your movie." So, what do you think? Is Blockbuster really coming back, or is it just having some fun with its loyal fans? Do you miss the old days of renting movies from Blockbuster, or do you prefer the convenience of streaming services? Let us know in the comments below.